Even Kamala told you it's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blue. It's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blue. It's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blues.
That's how I told y'all need the music. Don't let the ass out of food.
Wait, crayons? Don't talk about crayons. Crayons? Crayons? You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy! Hey, are you independent? Do you not need no man? That's fine. You can always call 1-800-CALL-A-BEAR. Call a bear. Hook up with your bear today. Warning, this content creator will not be held responsible if you get eaten alive by that bear. You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy! You're wrong, Daddy!
I'm done with life. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to this episode of Colosseum Daily. Now, this episode is a response to some butthurt blues by the name of the Black Brain Trust. In fact, they are partially responsible for the term I made, butthurt blue. Because they vote blue and they always butthurt. Oh, on top of the fact that the majority of their the videos in the past year or two have my content in it. Don't believe me? We're gonna take a look. You can take a look and see for yourself. Majority of the content in the last few years is stuff off of my stream, not their own content. I haven't mentioned the Butthurt Brain Trust in a while, but they decided to make a video and they tagged me in it. And they said, vote blue no matter who for the record or something. So we're going to take a look. Give me 1 second. All right, we're going to share screen. There we go. Let's take a look. Oh look! That brother looks familiar on the cover of that video. He looks so familiar. I wonder who that could be. Oh wait, that's me. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, okay. The sound was on.
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you. I'm State Representative Jermaine Johnson. I am an official also.
You know it.
Yeah, so I represent House District 70. House District 70 is all of Lower Richland, down here in Southeast Columbia. And I'm hearing what we're talking about here. But I agree with, my brother Michael up there, but the issue is, what are Black men coming together collectively and demanding? And I have not had us come together to demand anything. And that's the issue that I see. I don't see Black.
Okay, we have the 19-point agenda. In fact, let me put this salute to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson in the building. I'm actually glad you showed up, Dr. T, because give me 1 second here. Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about, but anyway.
Black men in the lobbies of the State House every day. You know what I see? I see Black women, I see white women, I see white lobbyists. I don't see a group of Black men in the State House demanding anything. They're not demanding anything. So, and that's the problem that I'm dealing with. And I'm gonna give you one story.
How come no one's clicking the link? Let me check to see if anybody's in the background. Oh, we got somebody.
Now, evidently, this is the Black Brain Trust's response to me because my name is tagged in it. And I call him Butthurt Blue, and they don't like Dr. T because he's a Black man who has an actual 19-point agenda, which I'm pulling up right now and put it in the chat so you guys can take a look at it. I got to cut the link down a little bit because it's kind of lengthy. Yeah, just give me 1 second here. Yeah, here we go. That should be good enough. Yeah, good. All right. Here's the link to Dr. T's 19-point agenda if y'all want to take a look at it. It's some good stuff. And some of his agenda is already being implemented as we speak. But anyway, let's listen to the rest of this.
What's going on, Mo?
But as you can see from the title, Black Politics, episode 924, vote blue, no matter who, for the record, ... at AB Media 83. So it's addressed to me. So, okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro. Put some volume on your mic, please.
Yeah, I'll just listen, man. I listen to you guys sometime, man. Man, for y'all to be so smart, man, I just, it's hard for me to believe, man, y'all so liberal. It's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of sad.
What does liberal mean?
No, what's sad is more than half their content within the past 2 years was just stuff from my live streams.
Well, basically, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but y'all pretty much just kind of lockstep with the like the National Democratic Party. Would you say that's correct?
No.
You're not?
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Okay.
No, we're not. Let me show you something.
Have you ever voted?
Oh, is that why they keep telling us we're misinformed? Which comes directly from the Democrat Party playbook. You think we don't know that? Anyway,
anything other than a Democrat?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's surprising.
No, let me show you something.
probably got a few years on you, bro. But I'm just
No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Let me show you something. If you can see my screen.
Yep.
See this? Let me zoom in on this real quick. Episode 862, Trump VP pick set for November.
Yep.
We endorsed the black man as a potential candidate for Trump. We've been covering these politics for years.
Yeah. I know about shit.
So they endorsed a black candidate for VP for Trump. Endorsed or made fun of. There's a difference. And knowing you guys, you probably lean toward the latter.
If you guys out, I didn't know you guys were. Man, maybe I'm listening to the wrong. Maybe you're the wrong one because y'all seem pretty liberal to me.
No. Complex Design is a registered independent. Okay. Me, myself, I was a part of the Green Party.
Oh, Green Party. Okay.
See,
Look,
I'm not a party advocate like that.
Really, Mike? Really? Okay.
I'm a policy advocate. So I want policy that's going to favor black people generally and black men specifically.
How does abortion favor black people? How does no borders favor black people? Seriously. Because that's what you guys were pushing since y'all wanted Kamala Harris to get elected. Anyway.
Typically.
Yeah. Now that's good. Yeah.
Decriminalization of marijuana, thumbs up. Social equity.
Even if they decriminalize marijuana, you know as well as I do, they're not going to let black men into that dispensary money that easily. Now, if there's some in there, that's cool. But yeah, we know how the game is played in this country. I know what country I live in.
Policy for cannabis reform, thumbs up from us. But there's only one party really advocating for these sort of policies, right?
You support school choice?
We about to piss some people off, and the reason why is because they pissed off.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the video's that short, but let's go back here for a minute, and we're actually going to go to his page. But y'all don't believe me when I say majority of their content is basically my content. Let's take a look at let's take a look at their videos.
Within this conversation. Okay. Go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, let's cut that off. Let's go take a look at some of these videos. Let's just pick a random one. Not all of it's my content, but a lot of it is from my pages. Let's see. Yeah, here's one.
Right. What's going on? Of course he was right. Okay. They knew.
Now this is from one of the videos from their page. Whose logo is that? That logo looks familiar. That logo looks awfully familiar. I wonder where that logo. Gee, I wonder where that logo come from. Oh, right, it's mine. But anyway,
I knew he was right at the time. The thing is, Hillary Clinton actually, and the neocons actually wanted somebody to take Biden's place, to actually hold that group of people in place. Okay, they didn't. Okay.
Yep.
So, what was your argument against what I said?
The hell? What argument? They just post clips off of people's shit.
So they posted a clip off of it, and to prove what?
You have to ask them. I have no idea. This is all of this is art. Is part of. It's just a clip off of our stream. No
I know,
comment.
but okay. What I'm saying is, okay. So evidently, whatever was said, they didn't agree with it. So, what part didn't they disagree with?
Well,
this is what they call content. Just calling clips from my show low information. This was their idea of content the last few years. What's going on, Snowman? Now, in all fairness, they did have a single piece of good content about a month ago with Josie of all people talking about the Black Cloud. And I actually agree with some of the stuff Mike V says in that video. But the majority of their videos the last few years has been about me. Case in point, the one they did 4 months ago.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to the Black Brain Trust. This is Low Information Voter Z. Please hit the like button as you come in, share the video if possible, and hit that notification bell so you get all the updates from the Black Brain Trust. No document in the description that you need to follow along with, but we're going to get started with this final installment of the Low Information Voter series. One of the things that I have been really tracking in the manosphere, the Black manosphere specifically, is the low information voter. And the low information voter, as you see on screen, is exactly that. Low information voters, also known as misinformation voters, are people who may vote, yet are generally poorly informed about issues.
Don't talk about the Democrat Party, most of the Democrat Party like that. If the only thing you're watching is, well, it's called MS Now. It's not called MSNBC anymore. It's called MS Now because, you know, the company that was using them got rid of it. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. They made a short video, and I guess Mike's trying to claim he's not a total Democrat, which is fine. Whatever. I don't always take up for the Republican Party like that. So, in fact, we're going to get into that. The right is kind of falling apart right now, and I don't deny it. In fact, there's a strong possibility that Democrats might take the House. Now, here's a question I have for Butthurt Blue. I'm going to put the hypothetical out there. Let's say the Democrats do take the House back. I think the real question is, are they going to waste the rest of Trump's term on some bullshit and waste money on trying to impeach him? Or are they going to do their job and come up with some real good good policies, and not the increment by its not the usual loose of Democrat excuses? Oh, we don't have enough votes. We don't have 60 votes. We don't have enough votes. Hell, there are 20 Republicans retiring. We all don't take advantage. That's on that. If the Democrats don't take advantage, then that's on them. Oh, this is not me trying to big up the Republicans either. I'm actually going to throw you Butthurt Blues a bone. I actually completely agree with Margie Taylor Greene. If the Republicans don't come up with a legitimate solution for health care, they are going to suffer in the midterms. And I ain't going to say shit about it. Let me say that again. I want to be on record. I'll be on record saying this. If the Republicans don't address health care in a proper way, not this bullshit on the margins, they're going to have a problem in 2026 and more than likely 2028. Oh, but I'm supposed to be some big MAGA that Well, I go with everything Trump says. I live in Indiana, a Republican state. Do everything Trump said. Oh, by the way, the Republicans in my state just gave Trump the middle finger. It came down from Trump land and Trump and Vance for trying to push my state to gerrymander our state more. There's even more gerrymandered. There's only, if I'm not mistaken, there's only 2 congressional districts that are run by Democrats. And they tried to gerrymander it even more. And Republicans here said, no, there's no point. They have the majority of the seats anyway. And one of the reasons they're doing this is, let's face it, there's a good chance Democrats might win next year in November. It is what it is. Nature of the beast. I never voted for Trump thinking it was going to be all peaches and cream. Risk is a part of the game. And if it stays to historical trends, and hell, if it stays to historical trends, we might see either the House or even the Senate flip. It all depends. But I'm sure Butthurt Blue thought this was going to be a whole stream about me just shitting on Democrats. No, Republicans are in trouble. Look what happened in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, Miami hasn't had a Democrat governor in like 30 years. Long time, since the 90s. Damn, it's hard to believe I'm that old. But yeah, since the Democrats have not had a Miami mayor since the 90s, 30 years ago. And in the recent election, the Republican lost. Yes, I think that's a warning sign for Republicans. And let's face it, they didn't do too well. They didn't do too well in the 2025 election cycle. What's going on, Snowman? What's going on, Craig?
Policies? I'm not talking about policies. You're getting me?
Now I'm gonna have to make that a sound bite. Damn it. Damn you, I'm gonna have to make that a sound bite. What's going on, Craig?
Yeah, they're in some big trouble if they can't get prices down by the end of February. I literally did a podcast the other day with somebody on Kick, and I said they've got Trump has 75 days to get the prices down. Even if he has to do an executive order to freeze people's rent, or or give vouchers out one per quarter so that you can skip paying your house note. Let's use a voucher, a government voucher, kind of like Section 8 for everybody, but just one per quarter. But they are in trouble if he doesn't get the prices down, because he did say, to his credit, he needed more time, but that's not what he ran on. If he had ran on that, he ran on fixing it in the first 90 days. But they blew it. I mean, multiple people have come out, whether it's shout out to is it Passport, that the truck guy he said he thinks the next president is going to be a Democrat because Trump has messed up really, really bad. And as far as the Black Brain Trust, what they've gotten right is, as far as the Black Manosphere is concerned, they aren't Republicans. They were protest voters, and which is fine to be a protest voter. But when I was
what's that sound in the background?
Oh, that may be my because the Game Awards is on there. Hopefully
somebody's on Discord.
Yeah, we'll work through it, because I know that's part of your content. We'll work through it.
Yeah, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, they got it right about the Black man. So they're not, like I said before, it just came down to they didn't want that bitch to win. Because they, which is fine. I'm not criticizing you are a protest voter, but you cannot in one breath expect everything to just change overnight. And it's not over yet. In March, in February, you got the Super Bowl, you have March Madness, and then you have baseball. So people will stop paying attention in March when the basketball tournament starts.
Yeah.
Once that
Don't forget this summer you also have the World Cup, which is the biggest happening in the U.S. No, wait. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
This summer is the FIFA World Cup, the biggest soccer tournament in the world. And would you wait? Can I not be cut off, please? I'm being cordial. Well, I apologize. You know what? You're right. I apologize. For that.
No, keep talking. But yeah, you interrupted me. But go ahead.
I apologize. The thing I'm trying to say is also this. The thing I'm trying to say this summer is also that you have the FIFA World Cup. That's the biggest sporting event in the summer, and it's being co-hosted by the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. So unless the administration can get its act together and work out a good term to go in Canada on making sure they have good security throughout that event, a lot can go wrong in this one, because sports is a form of soft powers, my brother. But go on ahead.
I'm trying to
that has nothing to do with the voters.
Yeah,
I'll say something that
I mean, the main
hold on. I'm trying to stay on topic here. Now let's go back to healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
You're right.
I agree with you last week, AB. You flat said on that panel, if they don't do something about healthcare, which failed today, both part failed today. So if they don't come back next year with some kind of plan, I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, they're going to hammer the Republicans in the polls in the fall. But we have to wait and see.
Hold on. Here's where I'm going. Here's where I am going to rip the Democrats on healthcare. Now, here's what the Democrats are not telling you. Even if they had got that subsidies passed, the healthcare companies were still going to raise premiums.
That's true.
Yep.
There's no doubt about that. They were going to raise your premiums just based on if you just look at the economy and where the interest rates are, they were going to raise your premiums anyway. We got Dr. L in the building. Salute to Dr. L. But yeah, they were going to raise the premiums anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of my irritation with the shutdown. Guys, you know the insurance company's going to. This is a capitalist country. They were going to raise those premiums anyway. And quite frankly, to a degree, I'm kind of down. I don't think it should have lasted as long as it did.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just give out the political strategy. Okay, maybe a shutdown for 2 or 3 weeks was fine, but for a whole month, that hurt you. That hurt you guys for 2026.
Yeah, it did.
And as I said, if the Republicans don't do anything about do something legit about health care, they're going to be in trouble in 2026. Possibly
28, like you said.
Yeah, Democrats have done a good job of framing. And AB, you brought up the whole Miami thing about the mayor. You look at the race in Tennessee. Trump won that district or won that group of districts by 27 points, I think. And again, the Republicans won, but he won by 9 points. And this year, this
roads to be concerned.
Yeah, this year there's been 25 special elections. Guess how many the Republicans have won?
Probably count on one hand.
Not 0.
No.
So all the trends are saying that they're going to be wiped out. All the trends. Now, Trump again can get, if he's 100 days to get these prices down. And if he cannot, because again, he is right about the tariffs. The tariffs have brought in more money, but they have not passed that on to the consumer because again, like you said, AB, it's a capitalist country. So if somebody's giving you $100,000 a week, then they come up to you and give you $250,000 a week. They're not going to go back to $100,000. They're not going to do it. Yeah, he's right. Gas prices overall are down. That's according to AAA, but you're not seeing that with the food. Even though they're paying less because that's what they said. Well, to offset the gas prices, the truckers are charging us more. Now that number has come down, and it's all out there indicators, but the food is still expensive, and that's something that people see every day. And what's hurting him, two things. The Latinos. Do you know why Latinos actually voted for Trump? Y'all not gonna believe this. They voted for Trump in such high numbers because they thought if they voted for him in high numbers, he would not throw him out of the country. That's why that's why they were like, we showed him love, we gave him our vote. Why? That's why they're so mad. That's like, I mean, they are furious with Trump. Like it is like venomous mad because they're like, you're doing this to us.
Wow.
But that's why they voted for him on such a high number. It is what it is.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I mean, again, that's so they did not, and this is what I've tried to tell them in the Black Manosphere. People didn't vote for Trump's policies; they voted against Kamala Harris. People did not vote for Trump's policies in 2016. They voted against Hillary Clinton. That's fine. There's always a protest vote. But when you looked at Dr. Tiason Johnson's the 19-point plan he had, and I just brought this up, and I know he was here in the audience, the vast majority of stuff that he says would help is state issue. It has nothing to do with the federal government.
Yeah, state issues.
Yeah, there's state issues. You want something done about child support? That's your state. You want something done about DNA testing? That's your state. That's when you go out and you say, well, the federal government should do it. That is liberal. That's an overreach of the federal government. Just go to your state. I mean, again, I said this, but I'm gonna do this on a podcast next year. There are people in the Black Manosphere who said, well, they would do things in their state. Well, I'm gonna find out what you did. I know in my state, Kentucky, we went to bat and we got something that was already on the books recognized. It's like an NFL when the referees come to your camp and they say, well, we're going to be watching this year. We're going to emphasize this. We won't emphasize. All we got them to do, because our law passed in 2018, all we got them to do is to recognize that law and say, look, put some emphasis on it, put some teeth on it. It's already law. We already passed it. So they did. But there's just a lot of Black men who had, I mean, again, the opportunity when you had I will just call it a friendlier year, they didn't take advantage of it. And next year, you could clearly see the most horrible thing that happened to Charlie Kirk. Ever since then, the Republicans have been knocked backwards. When that happened, they have been knocked backwards.
I'm about to show a clip. We're going to see a little catfight between Candace Owens and Tim Pool.
To the point where Tim Pool was ready to quit.
Not another.
So that was bad. Like you said, they're literally, the Democrats have just gotten out of the way. And here's what happened. I'm gonna jump off after this. I'm watching the Game Awards. The Republicans, like the Democrats, put together a big tent. They put together a lot of people. But when you put a lot of people together, everybody wants something different. You have people tearing up Trump over Candace Owens is mad over the whole Epstein files that Trump promised to let out.
Yes.
All right. And then he did a very smart thing, which he got the attorney general to do a quote investigation. Now they can just rebury it again, which is what they're doing because his name is in there. His name is in there. So, which is a lot of people's names in there, but his name is in there. So he's trying to get it redacted. Perfectly fine. So those people are upset. You have people like in the UFO community, we're getting movement. So we're okay. We're okay. But, the Latino community wanted something. The Black community that voted for him wanted something. Nobody's getting anything, and they're all mad. Same thing happened with the Democrats. A few years ago, Big Tent Party. Well, somebody's got to be at the bottom not getting shit, and that was Black people. And Black women were okay with that because they got a check. They didn't care.
A sense of betrayal, basically.
Yeah, well, again, it's simple. It is the same white people that cut them a check are now white supremacists because they don't cut them the check. It's like when they were white supremacists, when you took the check, but you were okay with the check, they'll be white supremacists as long as you got something. And now that they're not, they're mad.
Correct.
So that's just when you put a big tent together. When you got all these people with their hands out and asking you for something, you can't get to everybody, and the ones he didn't get to are mad. Why do you think JD Vance is? I'll leave with this. JD Vance is having trouble with MAGA. Do you know why? It's not policy. He has a brown, and they're mad. They're mad.
That's true.
The base, they're MAGA base, not all Republicans. The MAGA base is mad because Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are the first two president and vice president combo that have had wives not from the West. They both are married to women from the East. But Trump's wife is Caucasian. Yeah, well, that's why
she's Slavic, to be specific.
Yeah, they're both passport bros. They both got women from other countries and they're here. But they're upset with not with the policy. Not with the policy.
Craig, I gotta be a little petty. Oh, but the manosphere has no effect, right? In real life, right?
Who told this line?
I know, but I'm just being petty, but go ahead.
Yeah, Kamala Harris said it had an effect, but it's what you do with that. And I've seen a lot of men just jump up and down and do cartwheels, which I thought was fine, but now you have to put foot to ass. And I haven't seen anybody. This doesn't mean it's not happening. I got to go do my own homework, which I will do over the holidays. But once I find out the ones who were just talking cash shit but didn't do shit, I'm gonna be on that ass. So they better be ready. They have 100 days, and once that ball drops in New York City, the Democrats who are already on the offensive, you talked about MS now, they are just flat saying the Democrats are going to take the House. And they said, with Trump, with the Venezuelan thing, that this is illegal, and that's why they're making a big stink about it. And the Republicans are shaking in their boots because they're like, well, this is going to come up in the election. How do we defend this? So we got problems. So he's got to get the prices down. That's all I can really say. If you don't get the prices
it's
down,
all going to bite him in the ass.
Well, they can't blame Biden anymore. They can try.
Absolutely.
But it ain't gonna work.
They're gonna try.
Hold on. As I mentioned earlier.
Sorry.
As I mentioned earlier, Republicans here just gave him the middle finger. They wanted to gerrymander our state even more than this gerrymander right now. There's only correct if wrong, Snow, but there's only 2 Democratic congressional districts, if I'm not mistaken.
If you're talking about Indiana, yeah, you're right.
And they were trying to gerrymander more, and the Republicans in the Senate said no.
Because they're moving.
Because they heard nobody in Indiana wants it because we have our districts, and they don't want to. And I'll just come out and say they don't want to mess with Marion County. They know if they mess with Marion County, they're going to be a big stink. There's going to be a big fuss, which is a big Democrat county, the county I live in. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's they're because they're moving back towards the center now, and that's all people are seeing. They're like, why is Trump's ratings going down? Because the people in the center have moved back to the center, and some of them don't like what he's doing. This doesn't mean he doesn't have opportunity, but if the prices don't come down in 100 days, they're cooked, as the kids would say. As the kids would say, it's going to have a really hard time because once the baseball starts and once tournaments are over and people's kids come home in the summertime, everybody's going to see how much money they spent. Then September is going to hit. Those kids are going to go back to school, and when they go back to school, the parents are going to see how much money they spent, and then you'll be in September, October, and that's when you're going to start seeing the hard forming of the electorate and what's going to turn out. Right now, they in trouble.
Deep trouble. They're in deep
trouble. So he's got to hope that things can turn around then. Also, a lot can happen between now and the end of the year, New Year's Eve, because all this shit that's going on in Europe and how it's affected his presidency, because he's trying to he's also trying to get a Nobel Peace Prize or whatnot here and there, trying to solve all kinds of international issues just to get his face out there. But how much is it going to blow back in his face?
Yeah. Now sit down on a personal note, straight up, because I know I might have some Democrats that watch me. For the love of God, if you guys want to win next year, you have to tell Hillary Clinton to shut the fuck up.
That ain't gonna happen.
Don't even open her mouth. Don't take a look.
Hillary Clinton is.
Go ahead.
AB, you're using logic, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Doubling down on her statement that young people are misinformed by the news on.
That is a good way for y'all to lose in 2026, to piss off the young people. Hell, you already pissed them off in 2024. The majority of them voted for Trump. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Say it again.
Of course, they're regretting it right now, but yeah.
Yes. The majority of young people voted for Trump.
Don't policies. Don't talk about policies. You kidding me? Policies.
Media at the recent Doha forum, and this is not a good look for Hillary Clinton. It's also not a good look for the Democratic Party, and I think people need to pay attention to what is going on.
Oh, not in Doha.
I would say the reporter tried to give her a bone, tried his best to get her to admit that her statement was incorrect, right? That she was wrong. But no, she persists to double down here, folks. You got to see this for yourself. Also at the same event, journalist Aaron Mate from the Gray Zone confronted Hillary Clinton. You guys have got to see this. Let's go ahead and bring it in here. Shout out to Dropsite News. Hillary Clinton doubled down at the Doha Forum on remarks she made last week at the Israel Hayom Summit, where she claimed that young people who were pro-Palestinian have been propagandized and misinformed by social media.
Seeing pictures of dead babies is misinformed. Okay. You said it earlier, Snowman. I'm using logic. I'm using too much logic, but anyway.
You're using logic, dude. Haven't we discussed this before?
Yep.
That's like that's
moments ago. She said young people are getting an income.
That's like me surprising people with my knowledge of hockey.
The conflict. So let's go ahead and get into this video here, folks. Like I said, the reporter really tried his best, I think, to give her a bone. Not a good look for Hillary Clinton. Listen to this.
I want to talk about you now. You've been in the news this past week for some comments you made at an event in New York organized by the newspaper Israel Hayom. And I'm going to paraphrase here, but you said that smart, well-educated young Americans are getting their news from social media and from TikTok. And you went on to say that...
Where are we supposed to get our news from? Joy Reid, a race hustler who don't know what the fuck she's talking about?
Bishop Bullwinkle? Hell to the nah, motherfuckers.
This is how they're learning about what happened on October 7th and then what happened in Gaza in the months.
I fucking hate you for that Joy Reid reference.
Oh, you hate me for my Joy Reid reference. Oh, I got you covered. Hold on, wait a minute.
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate. I love you dearly, but I fucking hate you for that reference.
Hold on a minute. I got you. Here you go.
Okay.
AB, you all kinds of wrong for that. You all kinds of wrong for that. Yes, you are.
No, wait a minute. I'm quoting her. Wipe your tears. Stop whining. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, those are her words, which makes this even more A, logical, and B, fucking hilarious.
And far too fucking accurate with the information. God damn it.
But that's a picture of her. I clipped that from her video of her crying that she got fired from NBC. And my answer is,
oh, excuse me.
Stop whining. Embarrassing.
Well, it ain't funny when it's you, eh, Buta?
What's that old saying? It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun, is it?
What? Okay. Oh shit! Now we got Bugs Bunny with Elmer Fudd's rifle. Y'all better hit the deck right now. Y'all better hit the deck. He's about to blast Daffy's bill off.
Okay.
But anyway,
let's go on.
All right, let's go on.
Followed. And it appears that this was a broader lament on your part about declining support among Americans for Israel. That comment has generated a lot of controversy, and it's led Congressman Ro Khanna, for example, to point out that I don't think the answer is to disparage the intelligence of young people. It's been a few days now since you've said that. How are you reflecting on your words and the controversy around it?
Yeah, that's a good point to mention. Rokana did say that. So like she has members of her own party that called her out for her statements there.
Well, I think it is a.
Oh, by the way, Hillary Clinton also called Tulsi Gabbard a Russian asset. So, what party does Tulsi Gabbard represent now? All right, she switched to the Republican Party. Can you blame her? Anyway, and they put her on a terrorist watch list while Biden was president.
What is that? A provable.
The fuck is that?
Fact.
That she was on a fly list too.
And a even bigger percentage of young Americans get their news from social media.
Yeah, because cable news sucks. And I'm not just talking about Fox News. I'm talking about MSNBC and CNN and CNBC. They spread misinformation.
They're called the lamestream media for a reason, folks. I said lamestream.
Man, lamestream media is an understatement. Jeez Louise, it's an understatement, man.
And it's the lamest understatement I can give right now.
I understand, man.
If that is controversial, then people are not paying attention to how.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know if it's a bad thing, but I think it's an incomplete.
Well, let me rephrase this.
They should be listening to you, Robbie. I mean, obviously.
People do listen to me for what it's worth. And I am also on Instagram and TikTok.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Right.
He got him.
Right.
Ooh, slow burn. That's a brutal one, right? So here's the problem with people like Hillary Clinton. They are stuck in the past.
Yes.
They are stuck in the past. A lot of people nowadays, a lot of voters, especially younger people, are not prescribing to this old style of politic that Hillary Clinton, people like her, Nikki Haley, George W. Bush, Mike Huckabee, they are not prescribing to that. That neocon style of politics. A lot of voters today, especially younger voters, are anti-war. They're tired of these wars. And Hillary Clinton herself seems to have forgotten that Barack Obama ran on an anti-war message when he ran for president.
Yep.
Barack Obama said we need to end the wars in the Middle East. Now, obviously, he didn't stick to that because he went on to kill people in Libya. But she should know this, right? Like it's common sense that people are moving away from that type of energy that I think both parties have become accustomed to over the years. So the problem with people like Hillary Clinton is that she doesn't step outside her bubble to see that, yes, more people are engaged in news on social media, but also reporters like the one who is interviewing her here is also doing news on social media. That's what happens when you don't.
What I'm doing right now. Oops.
Yeah. Could you hold on for a minute, AB? AB, pause for a minute.
Stuck in the past. And that's what it is. Hillary Clinton, Nikki Haley, these neocons, they are stuck in the past. Let's go on more here.
But I guess the broader point here is that if Americans are shifting in their views about Israel, and poll after poll shows that that is the case, that is based on some information that they're getting, not just from social media, but also from very reputable journalists operating in the region, also Palestinian journalists in Gaza. Why is that not accurate?
I'm not saying it's not accurate. I am saying that I teach at Columbia University.
Pause. No, she was saying it wasn't accurate. That statement that she made at that summit hosted by Miriam Adelson, that statement, what she was saying is that the information that they're receiving on social media, that it's incorrect information. That is exactly what she was saying. Hillary Clinton is making herself look even worse. And I think what is going to happen ultimately, I think a lot of people are moving away from people like her. I think a lot of voters, they're moving away from the Hillary Clintons, like the Bill.
I'm just going to come out and say it on record. The Democrat Party is never going to do what is right until they moved away from the Clintons.
Ain't that the truth?
They got to get rid of all the.
Until they move away from that Clayton wing, that class, they will never do what is right.
Both
Bill
parties
Clinton,
have.
even Barack Obama. People have been moving away from him too. People are looking at the future. These young.
I got you, Namer. Until the Republican Party moves away from people like Lindsey Graham, they ain't gonna do what is right either.
What I was going to say was, both parties need to unload the geriatrics that are with like dead weight and like that ball and chain on the parties collectively.
Yes, like Mitch McConnell, get rid of people. Get rid of all the old.
He's already gone, isn't he?
No, he's still up there. He's not in
McConnell's still in. Okay, all right.
Yeah, the turtle's still in our turtle's still in office, and that's one thing. Ironically, that me and the butthurt brain trust agree on. He's an old turtle and he retired. Nobody like.
Well, I can tell you as somebody who has taught the 3 people that were Doctors Without Borders that work with them. The Palestinians are lying about what was going on in Palestine during that war. They were treating a lot of Hamas as fighters, and they just said, "Look, Israel's intel was like, y'all not going to treat them, and if you keep it up, we're going to hit your hospitals." And that's what they did. Hamas put a lot of their infrastructure underneath the hospitals, so they were hitting those hospitals. But all we got in the West, he said, was they're bombing hospitals. Well, yeah, and I said, well, they were, and he told me that, and I said, well, they were hitting hospitals. He said, yeah, but they had war infrastructure underneath those hospitals. So they even went into Mossad, actually snuck into 2 hospitals and killed about 32 wounded Hamas fighters. And a lot of the stuff Hamas did, it's at the United Nations. They couldn't show it on TV. So they had people say, well, Israel's killing kids. Well, Hamas did that too. On October 7th. They gave what they got. And that's why people really got to wait for information to come out. But I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But sadly,
to Craig's. Sorry, Craig. To your point, Craig. And this is not the first. People forget, like in the previous conflicts that Israel has had with Hamas, both sides have been fighting the propaganda war.
Yep.
And they've been trying to. They both sides will put out their own propaganda videos and try to control the narrative of what's really going on down there. And sometimes that's why you have like Western media and Arab media all being seen as puppets for the other side and whatnot. That's why Al Jazeera's journalists sometimes get targeted by Israel and whatnot. And Western media, they get targeted by Islamists unless they're useful.
Yeah, one of the girls that were kidnapped and being held by Hamas was being held by a former Al Jazeera's employee. So I mean,
Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera. Yeah. That's why that guy was telling me they're not telling the truth. And like you said about the propaganda, but they did end up, and Trump reported the number to the world. They ended up taking out over 68,000 Palestinians. They destroyed Hamas. They just pretty much destroyed Hamas. And then there's videos of Hamas that Hamas this took of them executing people in the streets. So literally, these are videos that Hamas took. They were executing Palestinians in the street just a few weeks ago.
Accused of collaboration and whatnot. Yeah, I know what you mean about that one.
Yeah. So again, it's they're not good people. Yeah, that's all I can really say.
On both sides, they're going to muddy the waters to their advantage.
True. Yeah, that's true.
That's
true. But overall, they did. They did what they needed to do. No, I understand. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Now, this episode has been brought to you by Gynocracy Soup. The Black Woman is God. Condensed lies and
bullshit.
Now with 1,000% extra sodium. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, support the show. Hit the super chat, support the show. Cash App link is pinned to the top.
And I better play this. Speaking of Gynocracy Soup, BGS, if you would, kind sir.
Now that's some bull.
shit.
Oh, this also has been brought to you by.
Oh fuck.
The cantankerous May the Gynocrat nagging doll.
Oh god.
Yo, hit us with the bass, man. Hit us with the bass. Snowman, hit us with the bass. You know what? I'll do it because he's out of commission right now. AB?
Mm-hmm.
AB.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Types of blue hell.
Oh, I got y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You
what in the all types of blue hell?
You
Wow.
do not have a lick of fucking sense. But
Never
put that
claimed
back
it.
up. Let me see it again. Let me see it again. Oh gosh.
She happened to go on
This
camera one
is-
day. And I was like, you know what? I got to clip this.
This is May the Gynocrat. You know what? Old Soul Man's got an idea. Send that to me and I'll put a voice to it for Saturday. I'll voice the shit out of that commercial.
That was some scary shit, AB. For all I know, there's gonna be.
At least it's not Uncle
right here.
Foot.
This is some scary shit right here. Wait a minute. I got an extra effect to it.
Oh,
Where's it at? Where's it at?
Oh no.
Here it is.
What are they saying? I can't hear.
You don't
No,
want
there's no sound, but I did
Oh.
it just happens to match up with the picture.
it's an illustration.
They're yelling yes. What is this? Daniel Bryan back in 2014? The yes movement? Yes, 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 yes.
Over 40 and their booty call goes wrong.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got
the
funny.
first go wrong because that's Tracy Ellis Ross, Tia Mallory, and Portia Williams.
You know what?
Oh, I thought that was Kim K.
No.
Oh God.
I thought it was. It looked like it because, well, it's black and white, so it's kind of confusing.
I got a message one day from a female from my past.
Uh-oh.
Try to be.
Oh, you got the hey big head.
I kind of sort of got a hey big head. It was a quote unquote check-in.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
And
Hey,
I
big
said,
head.
I was being nice. I said, "How are you?" And then she dropped the bomb saying, "Did you happen to find somebody?" If that ain't a hey big head,
the perfect video for this. I got the perfect video for this.
let me have it.
I actually got the perfect video for this. It goes a little something like this. Where is it at? I know I have it.
What's happening? What's going on? Kevin was right! Winter is coming and we don't have a man! Oh my god.
Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah,
You know what I did? You know what I did? When she asked me that question, I said, "Would you ask me that question again?" Knowing she was going to walk right into the trap. She says, "I'm just wondering if you found somebody." I said, "Yeah, and it ain't you."
This is why this is why I have a whole bunch of friend requests by chicks that I refuse to confirm. on Facebook.
Exactly. Exactly.
Man.
When she dropped that and I responded,
Mhm.
she said, "Oh, so you still the smart ass I knew back now." Bitch, I'm gonna be a smart ass till I go 6 feet under. The trick is I found a smart ass as big as me and as wise as me and funnier than you.
Wait a minute, you're gonna be 6 feet under, but still 5 inches above the earth. He's 6'5", folks.
Man, she got so mad at me. She got so mad at me. And then she threw something. AB, buckle up. Okay.
What?
Buckle up. She said.
Right. Strap on your helmet too.
Yep. Strap on the helmets. 4th and goal from the 1.
Push tush.
And the gynocracy came all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, quote, "This is why no black woman would want to be with you." Close quote.
And believe it or not, I have a video for that too.
Bring it on.
Listen, listen. If you don't like me, you can always call the bear. Call and tell him, come on, come get his meal. Come on, come on, come on. You can always call the bear. Call him. Wait a minute. But you can't use my phone. Warning. This content creator will not be held responsible if you get eaten alive by that bear. Also, no real bears were harmed during the production of this video.
Yes, Horowitz.
AB?
This was said to me in English, and AB, I will say it again proudly.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got a lick of fucking sense.
AB?
Even though you sent that one, to me as a preview.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago, and I fell out of my chair, and my wife was behind me. She says, "Why are you laughing so heavily?" I played it, and she walked out laughing.
AB, you know how you fucked up my life now? You know how you fucked up my life?
He did that.
Ask me how. You know how you fucked up my I can't date anymore. Why? Because with that call the bear thing, I can't take a girl to a Build-A-Bear anymore. No more.
You ain't shit.
You ain't shit.
I know. With that call a bear, go find the bear. I can't take a chick to a Build-A-Bear for a second date or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I can get away.
But then again, you do pass for a teddy bear.
Look, I can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
For 2 reasons. 1, she's always called me her teddy bear, and 2, she actually likes teddy bears.
Mm.
Yeah, go to Build-A-Bear and get a bear.
3, I'm a proud grandpapa.
Mm-hmm.
They consider me the same way, so I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That short conversation actually happened, and I'm sitting there going, "Are you fucking serious?" Then I did the one thing that I always can do to piss off a gynocracy. Or let me correct my sentence, piss off the gynocracy. And the one thing I did, I sent her my wedding picture.
Wait. You sent her your wedding picture?
Let me do that again. Let me do that again. The one thing that old snowman can do to piss off the gynocracy, besides walk into a restaurant, walk into a movie theater, go get lunch in North Carolina, and y'all know all those tales. The one thing I did to this gynocrat to piss her off, I sent her my wedding picture.
Yep.
And it was the picture that was taken right after we said I do.
This is a nice picture.
Aww.
Yep, that was the picture I sent her, and I ain't heard from that bitch since.
But Snowman. I thought they wanted to.
I'm independent.
She can be independent. She just ain't gonna have that independent attitude with my crazy ass.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, their definition of independent means.
Neighbor, wait a minute. So basically, she called you up and hold on, wait a minute. Turn this all the way up.
No.
And all you heard was
blah 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 blah
Keep playing. I'm two-stepping to that beat. Yep. Keep playing. Blah 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 blah.
That's all.
Hold on, wait. I got a better one for you. Hold on, wait a minute. I got a better one for you because I actually remember watching blah 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 blah. Yes, ma'am. Blah 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 blah.
Wait. I got one more for you. I got one for you.
Because it comes straight from the peanut gallery. Because that comes straight from the peanut gallery.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. Yes, ma'am.
Blah 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 blah. Oh, really? Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. You don't say. Blah 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 blah. I told you that bit's crazy. Blah 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 blah. Thank you, Chris Rock.
Thank you, Chris Rock.
Here's an appropriate one for that for the Hey Big Hey Packs.
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Next.
Oh man, you know how you can avoid these headaches, fellas?
Mm-hmm.
Go into the privacy settings of all your social media accounts.
Mm-hmm.
You can have that platform remove your name from any search engine. I've done it a couple times with my Facebook account.
I got rid of that shit the best way I know how.
Deactivated it.
Jody Reese became Jody Snow.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ultimate. Thank you. There's a dummy.
Dummy.
You big dummy.
Rest in peace to the great Red Fox.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yes, Lee. And always remember, also, folks, you got to wash your ass.
You know what? Y'all want to hear something funny? My wife was working on something for one of her classes, and she got a message from somebody that's in her class. I'm in here working on an edit, and my headphones are on, and it's clear as day. I hear my wife mumble something about her classmate, and the next words I hear from her were, "You big dummy." I fell out.
Oh, that's Jody. We have become a bad influence on her. You should hate us from now on, Snowman, because now your wife is going completely black.
Yeah, we're having a little fun here.
Hey, she became she's been completely black for a while, considering the students she's had over the years, even prior to me. She really became completely black when BGS opened his fucking mouth.
You better not show him my dirty ass house.
And
Snowman, you sure you're not married to a black woman?
And that started the whole thing.
Oh man, I remember Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, that's a tough one. Red Fox.
I like
Bill
them all.
Cosby. Yeah, I like them all.
I like Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, Eddie Murphy, Eddie Griffin. I love them all. I can't.
Them. Chris Tucker. Charlie Murphy was good. Was funny as well. People forget about what's his name? Roy Woods Jr.
Yep.
Even though he's a bit of an asshole, he's more assholish with his comedy. Bill Bellamy, Bernie Mac, the original Kings of Comedy. You can't forget about them.
Yeah.
D.L. Hughley, Cedric the
Fuck D.L. Hughley.
I can't.
No, he wasn't funny.
Yeah. Like that's why I was like, even worse was Steve Harvey. There's a reason he was the master ceremonies and the host.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
And that fake toupee. Anyway. All right, let's get back to the show.
Move on.
Now,
hey, he came clean with his hairline at least.
Name her. Let's get back to the show.
Yeah.
Now, I know I've been hard on Butthurt Blue, and you know the blue side, but now, believe it or not, we're gonna look at some of the shenanigans on the right. We have right on right prime, ironically. Tim Pool versus Candace Owens. By the way, for the record, say what you thought about Candace Owens. She ain't the one to fuck with. I've seen her take out conservatives and liberal white men. She is not the one you need to fuck with. Let's watch.
Suits flying about, potentially, maybe, who knows? This, I don't know. MAGA seems to be eating itself in more ways than one. Now, I'm not shocked by this or anything like it because I've seen it before. Listen, we all saw how the left likes to implode. We all saw how the left goes after each other. Well, the right has that problem too, and
pretty much.
It's well, from being threatened to yelling at each other to saying that the show is no longer affordable or how dare you or how dare this. Candace Owens, Tim Pool, Erica Kirk, and everyone else in between.
Now, Tim Pool is blaming Candace Owens for the right falling apart right now. To which my response is, Now here's my response to that. You're telling me that little black woman single-handedly is making the right fall apart right now? That's not a good look, bro. That's just not a good look, bro. That is not a good look.
Repeating my sentence.
Yep.
I might
this has to deal with the fallout of, well, what happened with Charlie Kirk, of course, and accusations and smears and words being traded to each other. Yep. Now, I'm following this with much interest, curiosity, because of overall the poking of the bear that Candace Owens has done, but also the response by Tim Pool.
I love that.
Turning Point USA, as we have covered, and other people, Jimmy Dore, Due Dissidents, and a few others have mentioned.
Oh, make no mistake, Candace does poke the bear, but
she does. No mistaking it. No mistaking that.
She don't give a fuck.
You may not like her, but she is not the one to fuck with. You about to see that in a minute.
Turning Point USA did invite Candace Owens to do a show. Now, as someone who's had guests on the show, and I think I'm pretty well sure all my colleagues will agree with me in this assessment. Okay, I would be surprised if they didn't. But when you are booking a guest, you just don't say this is the day you show up, and if you can't, then we're not gonna, compromise. No. When you book a guest on the show, you give them some days.
Yeah, Turning Point's full of shit. I will defend Candace on this one. Turning Point's full of shit. They gave you have to keep in mind Candace is a married woman with children.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted her to fly out to wherever their studio is and do this in person. And she said no.
Yeah, I don't blame her saying no.
Husband and children. Also, given what happened to Charlie Kirk, can you blame her for not want to meet them in person? I'm just saying.
No.
She hasn't been part of them since how long? She was with them for a time, but then she left and did her own thing.
Yeah.
And I would, but it's just like, you should have had, when you do interviews, you're supposed to meet each other halfway. Say, when's the convenient time for we can meet up, this, that, and the third. Work something out. But to be inflexible.
Let me finish. Here's the funny part.
Okay.
One of the representatives went on the stream. He wasn't in person, talking about, if you really want to do a debate, you need to do it in person. While he's on a stream, while he's streaming somewhere else with another person.
No. Idiot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have to give them 2 weeks heads up, like, okay, you can show up here in 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, they give it like 24 hours. Like, come on, man, that's bullshit. No, come on.
What works for you?
That's just stupid.
Yes,
that's what I just said.
Your show and you schedule it. I mean, that's show running 101.
Yes.
When you're booking a guest. So, guys, if you're ever going to do a podcast, just remember, wink, always be sure and never forget Remember, to be compromising with your guests so that, they can actually show up on your show, because that's what you want to do. And since then, there's been more interesting things coming out. Erica Kirk is now speaking out, but also Tim Pool has also spoken out. And recently there's been talk, at least allegedly, and again, I don't want to see this happen to anybody on the right or on the left, where people are threatening him or doing anything of that nature. Now, first, I want to be clear on this. To my allies, to my enemies, to the trolls, to the lovers and supporters, I don't want to see anybody get hurt in this space. And this YouTube game is starting to get out of control. This online social media game is.
Now, in fairness to Tim Pool, his house was shot up. Somebody did shoot his house up, but that doesn't mean you get to Candace Owens. I know she didn't set that shit up.
Starting to get out of control, and a lot of people have that parasocial relationship going on, and I think it's causing a lot of people to crack. This year has been revealed as the year of the snake, 2025. I can't wait for it to end. I really can't wait for this damn year to end. So, Candace Owens, in response to Tim Pool's unhinged rant against her, decides to roast him. So what better way? Grab some popcorn for some internet drama. I think we're seeing a MAGA civil war in more ways than one. And listen, folks, it's still going to get more spicier. It shall, and it will. I promise you. It's a Kit Cabello Hardlands Media guarantee.
As you power, scared that she'll put you on her thumbnail and claim you benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination, which he's doing to me right now.
Yeah, that was the.
I'm done with these people.
She has security, just not on the level of you.
Oh, yeah, the one fat guy you mentioned with no wall and no barrier in a suburban neighborhood with neighbors. Shouldn't give two. No one's out for her. She's lying about all of this.
I'm going to tell you now, this is a master class on why you shouldn't fuck with Candace Owens.
You told me you went to her house and she's got a 4-foot wall and one fat guy, and she doesn't give a about her security. Meanwhile, I get bullets fired at my property, and I have to go live in the middle of nowhere. And I got strangers coming up to my house in Maryland, breaking in. I got people showing up and beating up the residents who trying to live there.
Listen, Michael, bad cookies, I know. And when I get to the YouTube story, yeah, look, guys, let me have my audacity of hope. Will 2026 be worse? I hope not, but I'm preparing for it.
How the am I even supposed to sell this property?
So there's a lot to unpack there. First and foremost, what you are seeing right there is not a display of testosterone. Men that speak to women like this are not tough guys, okay? What you are seeing is actually a display of estrogen. Everything he is doing there is somebody who is not a man. He is not tough, and he would never dare to speak to a man like that, right? People that find that very easy.
And that
Secondly,
part I totally agree with.
Tim Pool doesn't even have the intellect to understand that we put him in the thumbnail because he accused me in a full episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, which we showed and contextualized, of being someone who benefited from Charlie Kirk's assassination. So he thinks he's being accused. No, you accused me of that in like a actually, I think it was 2-hour episode with Milo Yiannopoulos, in which Milo defended me and explained that I am not to blame for the lame excuses that the feds have given us regarding Charlie Kirk's assassination, and that if we do need to have some spiritual searching in terms of what the Republican Party has become, that the time for that is now.
And I want to pause here for a second, because there's more that I want to play with Candace Owens, especially calling out Tim Pool. And listen, I already know some people are going to type in the comment section, Kit, Tim Pool's from Chicago. I know. He brings great shame to our city's forefathers.
What's up, everybody? Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
And Trans Gemini hits.
Here's the house.
Well, you know what? I'm pretty sure Candace Owens would say this to Tim Pool.
You were born a man and you will die a man. You were born a man and you will die a man. You were born a man and you will die a man. You were born a man and you will die a man. You were born a man and you will die a man.
The fuck?
Well said, Candace. But there's more to this. There's this really vain attempt by everyone across the political spectrum, Democrats and Republicans, to maintain excitement for their voting base. Now, we already have laughed at the Democrats, but here's a surprise little twisty twist. A Lopan knife throw, and good old Jack's going to catch it and throw it right back at Lopan, which will really piss him off. The Republicans, and yeah, we're going to be dragging the Republican Party right now. They're a little bit stuck in a little bit of a quandary here because
yep, they are.
Voter enthusiasm on their side is also looking weak and waning. It's disappearing. See, people are putting together their brains and remembering, wait a minute, both parties are screwing us over. And if both parties are screwing us over, they're giving us lame excuses. Nothing is getting better. The economy's still stuck. And wait, we're still having these ridiculous foreign wars going on.
What a shocker.
Nothing has fundamentally changed. We just got maybe a more coherent Joe Biden. Oof. Was that too far? It probably was a bridge too far, but sharing that was
stretch.
It's all about keeping voter engagement. And a lot of these big time players now who were on the Trump train for 2024 for that election cycle, now it's 2025. You know, we were promised a lot of transparency.
Oh, it also might have something to do with the fact, believe it or not, Candace Owens is the #1 podcaster right now. So this is
The
also
plot thickens.
Yep.
Let's see. We were promised a lot of changes. And that didn't really turn out too well for a lot of us. We're still waiting. What, the MLK, JFK, RFK Sr., the Epstein files, transparency? No. War still going on? Looks like they'll still go on in 2026. My God, the horror, the maddening horror.
Okay. So this little, and I really like, he's a small person for this, a very small person who is also theatrical, Timothy Smollett, who pretends every year like people are trying to kill him.
Yeah, you just heard that. Did you catch the reference?
She did not just reference who I think she did.
Yeah. Timothy Smollett, Jesse Smollett. Yeah.
You mean Jussi Smollett. Jussi Smollett.
He's a chronic fence sitter, okay? Pretending like he is braving the wilderness for being what? The 110,000th person who's making a video about Candace Owens in the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination. He thinks he's pioneering that. Are you out of your mind? It's only the safest thing you can do. What's next? Is he going to make a video and call Kanye West anti-Semitic?
I told y'all, you may not like Candace, but she is not the one to fuck with.
Like that's what he's pioneering right now. Oh my gosh, so original. Like, is he going to call Donald Trump evil in 2016? This is the storm that he's braving, is jumping on the side of what everyone else is doing. Fundamentally weak man for what he did there. He should apologize. He won't. I don't care what happens to his platform. He's now essentially trying out because he's under financial pressure. He's trying out for Zionists to pay him, and they will. Okay, they will cut him a check, and I hope it happens for you, Tim. I hope it makes you happy.
Oh, damn! Candace Owens bringing that spicy. I mean, look, hey. There's a lot of snakes in this business. There's a lot of cutthroat in this business, but my God, the oof on this.
She ain't done yet either.
This one, I gotta tell you,
warmed up,
little man. That's like oof, oof, oof,
Oof.
oof, oof. I mean, audience, can you say anything better? I don't know. Hold on. I think Tim is hoping to be tapped to take Charlie Kirk's place in Turning Point USA.
Booyah.
Yeah, he's not smart enough, but anyway.
I don't know about that. I mean, who knows? We will see what the future holds. We will see what the future holds. Let's go on.
But to do that to someone who has never done anything to you other than disagree with you about the Charlie Kirk narrative,
AAB.
I have not focused.
Can you pause for a moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know anything about Tim Pool?
Very little.
All right. Can you put my picture up? Put my avatar up.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
I like to bring receipts.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Put my picture up. Put my picture up.
Oh,
now, who am I standing next to?
If I'm not mistaken, that's Tim Pool on the right.
No, that's Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones.
But,
Okay.
but who is behind him?
Oh,
that's Tim Pool.
That's Tim
No,
Pool.
no, that's Luke. That is Luke Radowski. That's the one that got Tim Pool started.
Oh,
I
Really?
knew.
Oh,
I knew Luke Radowski when I was part of the 9/11 movement,
Okay.
and Luke Radowski and Alex Jones are no fucking conservatives. And when Tim Pool started out, he was not conservative whatsoever.
so he rides the fence, huh? He's a fence sitter.
Oh no, he's making money. He was getting that money.
Yeah.
He's a capitalist. He's a capitalist.
He's a capitalist or a media mercenary. We could be described as well.
And,
So, yeah.
Tim Pool used to be a reporter for Vice.
Wow.
Good point, Brian McCurry. Wait, for Vice? As in Vice News?
Yes, he used to work for Vice. He was the
yeah, I've heard about Vice.
Yeah, he was their foreign correspondent. Yeah, they used to send him everywhere.
That would explain it.
On you, and anytime your name has come up, it has been because you have explicitly been attacking me. You are a coward. You are less than a man. Okay, you are behaving. Your type right there is like a person who's having financial issues and yet decides to go out and put 100K on a poker game, and when he loses and is a further 100K in the hole, comes back home and beats his wife and kids and thinks he's a tough guy.
Ow.
Damn. Wife, I'm not your kids.
That's cold.
I just slap you out. Oh man, dude. I think I found another soundbite. Please tell me this is it.
And put 100K on a
No. She's not done. That's the crazy part.
poker game, and when he loses and is a further 100K in the hole, comes back home and beats his wife and kids and thinks he's a tough guy. That's how you're acting right now.
Damn.
I'm not your wife. I'm not your kids. Get
Damn, I'm not your wife. I'm not your kids.
your affairs in order. That's how you're acting right now. I'm not your wife. I'm not your kids. Get your affairs in order and stop blaming me, because I'm actually traversing down the path that hasn't been traveled by standing up and saying that something corrupt happened and Charlie Kirk was assassinated. And I don't care about your midterms. Okay. I don't care about your next year midterms and whether or not the Republican Party is united. Okay. Because I don't want to stand next to people that would cover up Charlie Kirk's assassination. I hope that I have made my point perfectly clear.
Essentially, she said, fuck the Republican Party and they fuck your midterms.
Mm-hmm.
Be back at
Hey,
Damn.
And the thing is, let's actually reference this because this recently went kind of sort of.
I told you. Now look, I don't agree with everything Candace Owens says.
Right.
That ain't the woman to fuck with.
Let me interrupt this really quick. There's a half a minute remaining in Tampa. Tampa Bay led 28-14. It's now 28-26. Atlanta has the ball and they are driving.
This is the NFL?
Yep. This is in Tampa. The Falcons trailed once by 14. They only now trail by a pair, and a loss by Tampa Bay could knock them out of the playoff picture. Cousins in shotgun takes the belt high snap and fires out to the left side. It is caught, and receiver Darnell Mooney gets out of bounds with 24 seconds left. Atlanta
Is
has
2 Chainz going to come in? Is going to pull through this time?
2 Chainz has been the man in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
There are 24 seconds left. Atlanta has no timeouts. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts. And Atlanta is in position to walk off. They have scored 12 points so far in this fourth quarter. It is 1st and 10 from the Tampa 25 out of the pistol. They give it to Bijan Robinson, and he'll get knocked down right at the 25. And Atlanta, they don't have any timeouts. Clock is running down to 11, now 10. Oh, they're going to spike the ball here. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4. There's the spike with 4 seconds left. And Zane Gonzalez is going to come on and try to win the game for the Falcons, I beg your pardon.
Okay.
What's the score?
28-26 Tampa Bay.
They're going to go for the field goal. Okay.
They're going to try to walk off right now. Now, Tampa Bay, remember, has 2 timeouts.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the feeling they're going to use one, and Mike Evans is going nuts on the sidelines. 8 on the play clock, 7, now 6. This is a 43-yard field goal attempt, and Tampa Bay, as I predicted, will use one of their timeouts right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we got timeout.
Live action here, folks.
We got timeout Tampa Bay. 4 seconds remaining. 28-26. Buccaneers lead. And their lead in the NFC South, if they lose here, is about to slip. Zane Gonzalez will try a 43-yard field goal, left hash, angle to the right. And their punter will put it down. Once again, this is a 43-yard field goal, left hash, angle to the right. Cousins has thrown for 373 yards. And now a chance to win for Atlanta. Gonzalez takes a deep breath, takes a couple steps off to his left, right on the left hash from 43 yards. Snap is backing down. Placement made. The kick is on the way, and it is good. And the Falcons have won.
Oh, okay. Question, since we're on the NFL. Yeah, the Colts suck right now. Well, let me start with them first.
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers. Seriously?
You know, that pisses me off for 2 reasons. One, it shows no trust in the quarterbacks that you have on the roster.
Yes.
And I know you want to get experience, but God damn, you drafted Riley Leonard for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You drafted Riley Leonard for a reason. He's the best option you have right now without Daniel Jones. Give him the football. I expect Riley Leonard to start on Sunday. I expect Riley Leonard to start on Sunday.
Could there be some problems in the locker room that we don't know about between the coach and staff and young Riley Leonard?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
A Snowman.
They don't talk to me.
Do you remember when the Cowboys got John Kitna out of
Yes.
retirement just to have him on the sideline?
Yep.
Just in case?
Yeah.
I think this is the same situation.
I believe it is too.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it is too. But you gotta give Riley Leonard the foot. If Riley Leonard is gonna be your quarterback going forward, which I think he will. I love you, Daniel Jones, but you keep getting hurt at the wrong time. And not only did Daniel Jones have a broken fibula when he played last Sunday, he also is out now with an ACL injury, and that's a year-long process.
The fibula was bad enough. Now the ACL. Oof.
So if you're going to do
Left
something,
knee, right knee.
Left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now here's my next question: is it possible the Chiefs miss the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
if so, great. We're sticking to Swifties.
I'll tell you exactly why the Chiefs are going to miss the playoffs. They're going to get knocked out by the Chargers on Sunday.
Mm.
And no, it is not the Los Angeles Chargers. It is the San Diego Chargers, forever and ever.
San Diego Superchargers.
Say it again, AB.
That's how I feel about the Washington Redskins.
It's the Washington Redskins,
not the Commanders,
not the Washington Commanders, not the Washington football team. Fuck that shit. It's the Washington Redskins.
For a moment, I thought I was listening to George Carlin.
Matter of fact, where is it?
Okay, because I don't know if they're gonna clip me.
It's hail to the Redskins. Okay. It's the Chiefs are going to get knocked out by the Chargers because remember the Chargers beat them the opening week of the year on foreign soil.
While we're on the
this
topic,
was in Brazil, right?
Yeah, while we're on the topic of football, this is my show. While we're on the topic of football, let's talk about the crybabies for a minute. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh, Notre Dame.
Yes. Like, what y'all crying for? You lost to the ranked teams.
You lost to Miami and you lost to Texas A&M. Period.
I don't know what y'all crying for.
Let me
you
say
lost
it
to the ranked
again.
teams you played in. It's not our fault. The ACC sucks. Majority of the ACC sucks. That's not our problem.
You know what college football wants to do so badly. They want to get them in the conference, get them into a conference, and Notre Dame. And how does Ken Harrelson put it? Fish ain't biting.
Here's another reason I don't have sympathy for Notre Dame. When I played college football, the game, I used it. I use the independent conference. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Why?
I just play. You can customize the schedule, and I play all ranked teams.
That's what. If you're independent, that's what you're supposed to do. Prove you belong. Play ranked teams. You lost to two of them.
Whenever I set the schedule up, I choose all teams that are ranked in the top 10. That way, when it comes to national championship, they can't say shit.
Exactly. But Notre Dame is too chicken shit to schedule all ranked teams for their schedule.
But you know why they complain about Notre Dame being independent? Because they get all that. They keep all that money to themselves.
Yep. Notre Dame got the biggest goddamn TV contract ever.
And the conferences want some of that money. So
and they're never gonna and Notre Dame's never gonna join, and they'll never get that money.
So so it's like, you take your poison. Which poison you take if you Notre Dame. So
and Notre Dame is making a stupid move and not playing in a bowl game because you miss an extra payout.
Yeah, like just take the money.
You miss an extra payout. You don't have to divide it with a conference, right? You get the money all. You get the money all to yourself. Take your money and go home. Go kick ass in the bowl game that you're supposed to be in, and prove why they should have selected you. You know what? We said this today on the show. You do what Georgia did. You do what Georgia did to Florida State. Okay, Georgia should 3 years ago, I think it was, should have been in the playoff. It was 2 years ago. I beg your pardon. It was 2 years ago.
That's all right.
It's 2 years ago because they lost to Alabama in the SEC championship game. Alabama got in. Georgia did not. You know what you do? You act like Georgia. Okay. You're not going to pick us? Watch what happens to whomever we play in a ball game.
But
make an example of them.
Florida State showed up and got a mud hole stomped in their ass, 63-3 by a team that was passed over for the playoff.
But Snowman,
they didn't just stomp a mud hole. They didn't stomp a mud hole. They didn't just stomp a mud hole, did they, Snowman? They stomped a mud hole, old Stone Cold style, and walked it dry.
But Snowman,
yes, sir.
If Notre Dame goes to a conference, right? Do we still get Notre Dame versus Navy? Do we get Notre Dame versus USC?
No.
See, no. And here's the thing: Notre Dame versus Navy is a very high grossing game for both.
No matter where they play it.
Yeah, for both Annapolis and Notre Dame.
Because last year they played the game in the Meadowlands, and there was not a seat to be had in the house.
And guess what? Notre Dame and Navy gets that money.
Yep.
Now, if they're in a conference, the conference
they only get a piece of that money. They only get a piece if they're in a conference and they play Navy. They only get a piece of that money.
So I mean, it's like Notre Dame is like a brand. Look, they're really, no matter how successful, if the U ever comes back, no matter Alabama, Notre Dame, and you can make the argument for Army and Navy are the real, like the only, and you could say USC or fucking brands. Michigan used to be there, but
Yeah, they're
no,
They're totally
Ohio State,
like
Ohio
Nate,
State.
Florida.
Ohio State is there. Ohio State is a brand. Okay. Michigan
Okay.
was a brand until Sharon Moore did what he did.
Yeah.
Exactly. I heard he slept with a staffer or something.
This is how I heard it. And I didn't get anything until this morning, and I haven't had a chance to research it. He's married with 2 daughters, and he cheated on his wife.
Okay.
Then
With a staffer.
Got the staffer pregnant.
Oh.
Paid the staffer to have an abortion.
Oh, I can't say.
And
Yeah, that's a different fire. That's done deal. Yeah, that's unacceptable.
This is Ime Udoka times 2.
Yeah, that's even worse than that. That's even worse than that case. Yeah,
it's worse than
You can't say nothing about that. No, that's fucked up. Yeah.
Yep. He
and,
fucked it up.
He
ran one of the most prestigious schools in the country. As their head, a black man coaching at the University of Michigan. Let that sentence sink in. A black man coaching at the University of Michigan.
The gynocracy is going to have a field day.
Oh yes.
And Michigan is lily white. For those of you who don't know.
Yes.
So it's rare. And they must have thought that he was truly qualified to lead them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this happens.
And that explains why shout out to Dr. Dunbar. That's why he didn't say anything. He's like, yeah, bro, you gotta watch what you be doing.
Oh yeah.
That's all he said about it. But I didn't know why he was fired. I thought it was because of his season, but no, he had a good season. But now that I got those
there's more. There's more.
Oh,
there's
okay.
more.
There's more.
Beat the woman and wound up in jail. Wound up in
detained. Yeah, that really.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be. There's a case. They're going to build a case on him. He's cooked.
Is cooked, as my wife would say.
Yeah, that's not right, bro.
I can think of a worse scenario than this, Snowman. I just have to mention a certain former NFL great, Steve McNair.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Remember?
And McNair wound up dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who have never heard that story, and from what I heard, his wife knew that he was doing all that shit. But he told his side chick it was over, and he was with them. And while he was asleep, she shot him in the head. Then she killed herself.
It was on the July 4th weekend too. 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What is it with July 4th for NFL players? JPP and his fingers get blown off.
Jason Pierre-Paul. Yep. From the Giants. Yep.
He won a Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yes.
One with the Giants and one with Tampa Bay.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, it could have been a whole lot worse. You remember Clexico Burris?
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you the one from the NFL that still makes my blood boil. That punk ass Ray Caruth.
Oh.
Yeah, Ray Caruth. I remember that story. What happened? The child survived. Go ahead. Sorry.
Now, for those of you who have never heard that story, Ray Caruth had his baby mama killed because she was pregnant, because he didn't want to pay child support, basically.
And he was a hell of a talent too.
He was.
Yeah.
Waste.
Yeah, waste in the Cowboys. Hold on, wait. Let me finish. So he hired some goons to kill this lady, and believe it or not, the child survived, and he has a lot of mental problems because of how his mother did. The mother passed away. They found this motherfucker in the trunk of a car when they were looking for him. They
Yep.
found him
In
hiding
Nashville.
of a
In Nashville.
car when they was looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I heard, he's out of jail now. And whatever.
Hey.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Ever?
He would have been. The thing about it is, like, his mother went flatline, so the baby, due to the lack of oxygen, was retarded. That's why when they had to rush it to the ER, they had to do an emergency C-section to save the fetus.
Mm-hmm.
If the baby had died, he would have faced double murder. And so he was sent to. And I remember watching on SportsCenter, they were talking about.
Yeah, the question I've always had is, how do you play in the NFL and be worried about paying child support? Well, I know how, because he's already paying child support with another chick, and he was so worried about paying child support again. Like, come on, man, you making enough money, you know the rest when you fucking. So shut up.
For every
You think he's got to be smart enough to wrap it up, too, instead of raw dogging?
Well,
for every dummy.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Snowman. By the way, I got how many watching? I got 17 watching. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the Cash App, support the show. Hit that Super Chat, support the show. What's that we always say, Snowman?
You
for every
dummy. For every dummy,
there's a dummy.
Dummy.
You big dummy.
For every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy. God almighty. Well, how? Never mind. Because if I start asking questions, I won't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other deaths can I remember?
Louis, I've covered. I'm doing this stream because just responding to the Black Brain Trust. They made another video with my name in the title, so I was like, yeah, let me
It
respond.
started the whole thing.
So you having your rap battle beef? You say both of y'all sending out your mixtapes dissing each other. This is what y'all basically doing.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Hey, Snowman. You need to do an intro, right, for AB. You know how the DJs do with the mixtapes with the echo, with the clap back. Oh God, now
DJ Snowman.
You know what?
Snowman Productions.
Hey, at least I use my own content.
You know what, Louis? Send me a script for that, and I'll produce it this week. I'll produce it tomorrow and have it ready for Saturday. I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't have to do it. I don't have to do exhibits using y'all's content. I just.
Oh my gosh! Oh jeez. Now the wheels are turning in my head. Damn you, Louis.
The mixtape circuit has been a buzzing these last few weeks. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah.
By the way, we'll talk about this on Saturday. I got a chance to see the Diddy documentary, and yeah, he was the piece of shit I thought he was.
I don't want to see it.
Well, guess what, AB? Hold on, Snowman.
Yes.
If you was a Gen Xer from the New York area, a fan of rap, everybody knew about what everybody else is finding out about P. Diddy. Everybody knew about a lot of this stuff that they show. And thank you for sending me that. Yes. But we all knew this, like, in like, in the rumor mill about Puffy. So a lot of this stuff comes as no surprise. If you was a hip hop head in the 90s, everybody knew this shit.
Yeah.
Old dancing boy and stuff. Always got to be dancing in the video.
Yeah, Lou, I can't put my finger on it. I never liked him. I never liked him. Then when they, what was the name of that show? The Band or whatever.
Making of the Band.
Don't bring up the cheesecake thing. Walking.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I saw that shit, I was like, you a piece, like this piece of shit.
Yeah, Making of the Bands.
Wanted to walk all the way across, get him some Sunday or something. I was like, man, fuck you. After I saw that shit, I was like, yeah, this is a piece of shit. Nah.
Hey, Chappelle did a good parody of it. If you remember the Chappelle Show parody of it, "Make Me the Band."
I didn't see that one. I'll look it up later.
You don't remember? Breast milk, you make my day.
Dave Chappelle got so many hits though. One of my favorites is the Negro Family.
The what?
The Negro Family. It's the other word, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Family that has the Negro name.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all bunch of crazy niggas. But he was a milkman and everything. It was a black and white clip, like something from the 50s, like Leave It to Beaver.
The niggas house. That shit is hilarious.
Mm.
I would play it, but I don't want to get clipped, man. But that
Right.
shit is hilarious.
One of my favorite ones was when he was like dressed like Don King and they were talking about gay boxers.
Oh.
Friday night sissy fights. And they had Donald Faison as one of the boxers.
Oh gosh.
The way he introduced. Go ahead.
When he played Clayton Bigsby, that the black Clay, that black blonde. He took that hood off, and old boy's head is like, damn.
It was even worse afterwards when he said, like, whatever the journalist's name was, he said, after realizing he was black, Clayton Bigsby divorced his wife for simply being, as he said, quote unquote, a nigger lover.
Yep. What's the other one? What he did to R. Kelly? I'm gonna piss on you.
I love that song. I love that song. Baby, you won't feel quite the same.
Well, you want some trivia?
What?
Who is one of the most popular people right now in podcasting that was on the very first Chappelle show?
Oh.
Joe Rogan.
Rogan. Oh, I remember because remember the Fear Factor episode with Tyrone Biggums.
Yeah, they
wow. That's Joe Rogan? Damn.
No, they all go him, like Joe Rogan. What's the other white boy with the red hair? He's bald head now.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. All of them were together, and they were doing things to bring each other up. Like
then Patrice O'Neill. Don't forget Opie and Anthony had Joe on their show a few times, and then of course Anthony would make a couple appearances on Joe's podcast. Kevin Hart. Because remember they had Kevin. They were also, I think, because you remember Louis. Do you remember a show called Tough Crowd on Comedy Central?
Yeah, I remember.
Tough Crowd. They had everybody on that show. All the comics there. Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle. Not Dave Chappelle, but Patrice O'Neill, Gerard, something. I forgot his name. Gerard something, who passed away after Patrice. Kevin Hart, Jim Norton. What's his name? Louis C.K. was on it a couple times. Everybody was working with each other. They were building each other up, working together. That was how the whole Northeast was just like that. Nick DiPaolo, Rick Gerardo, that's the name. Rick Gerardo, who passed away. They were all working like that. It was quite a cast of people. They were gangsters about it.
Yeah, I'll say another one that drives me crazy though is the one he did with Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady was like, Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a bitch. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh shit, that ain't
wait
a minute.
Oh no.
He says Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a bitch. I'm like,
gotta choke a bitch.
Oh my god.
Say thank you to Mr. Chappelle. Run, bitch, get out of here, run, bitch.
Run, bitch, get out of here.
Hey, you want a sandwich? You want a sandwich for James? Come on, let's go get a sandwich. It's like, he's eating a sandwich and Dave's just crying with the sandwich.
Yeah.
Or what he did to Darnell Wallace. Break yourself. Oh shit, it's Wayne Brady's son. Who remembers Black Bush? Or what was it? This one dude that met.
When
go ahead.
The segments he would do on when keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Shit.
I gotta go. I need to get some sleep. I want to get a full 8 hours sleep.
Me too.
And I already got my show ready for tomorrow, so I get to get a few extra winks. But tomorrow, folks, check me out on Snowman Multimedia. This black man is calling a hockey game, and it's one of the hated rivalries in the NHL. The Chicago Blackhawks take on the St. Louis Blues from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis.
So that's a Western Conference game, right?
Yeah.
That is indeed a Western / Campbell Conference game. And I know what I already know what Sick Diggy's going to say to me, so I'll go ahead and do it already. What? A black man calling a hockey game?
Hey, how are the Ducks doing?
I have a question to ask Snowman.
Give me your question, Sick.
Well, regarding the hockey, because this in a couple of months, you're going to see the Winter Olympics going to be held over here in Italy.
Yep.
So you're going to be covering any of the Olympic events, like the hockey or anything like that?
I might.
Not really. You might, because it's big. Because a lot of players are going to be leaving their NHL teams to come play.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
AB, I think you asked. Which team did you ask about? Anaheim. Well, while I'm doing it right now, while I got the scores in front of me, update of the night goes like this: 12-13 remaining in the third. It's the Colorado Avalanche 6 and the Florida Panthers 1. All the other game, there's another game that's going on right now. Buffalo leads Vancouver 3-2. They're in the third period, early in the third period there. All the other games are final. In overtime, it was Vegas over Philadelphia 3-2. Edmonton beats up Detroit 4-1. San Jose over Toronto 3-2. Tampa Bay over New Jersey. Oh my gosh, 8-4. The Islanders slap Anaheim around 5-2. That's the final there.
Ouch.
It was Carolina over Washington 3-2. Ottawa 6. Columbus 3. Montreal beats Pittsburgh 4-2 in the new Igloo in Pittsburgh. Oh my gosh. Nashville hangs 7 on the St. Louis Blues. They beat them 7-2. It was Minnesota over Dallas 5-2. Boston over Winnipeg 6-3.
Damn.
Here's a little trivia of when I watch hockey.
Yeah.
And I used to watch hockey. Who was the better goalie? Dominic Hasek, Martin Brodeur, or Patrick Waugh?
Patrick Waugh.
Yeah, it's not even close. Patrick Waugh.
Patrick Waugh. Matter of fact, Patrick Waugh has this distinction. Patrick Waugh is the only player in NHL history with 3 Conn Smythe Trophy wins. Only player in NHL history to win the Conn Smythe Trophy 3 times.
The Conn Smythe, to keep speaking to everybody, to those who don't know what the Conn Smythe Trophy is.
Conn Smythe Trophy is akin to the Conn Smythe Trophy equals most valuable player in the playoffs. This is where the difference between the NHL and all other leagues. The NBA Finals MVP is for the NBA Finals series. The Super Bowl MVP is for that game. Most MVP for the World Series is for that series. The NHL's Conn Smythe Trophy describes the most valuable player of the entire playoffs.
MVP, in other words.
The MVP, the most valuable player of the entire playoffs. Where is Anna? I'm looking at the conference standing right now. Anaheim is actually 4th in the conference standings.
Okay.
The Blackhawks are 1 point out of the 8th spot in the standings. The Blackhawks are playing decidedly better this year than they did last year.
Okay.
And they beat the Rangers. They shut out the Rangers last night 3-0.
Oh, Wise ain't gonna be happy about that.
Oh, why? I know that.
Shout out to Wise. Wise ahead, because New York.
Yep, and Wise has been poking in on my programs lately, and I hope he continues to do so. But yeah, I'll have the Blackhawks and the Blues tomorrow. 8 p.m. is your face-off time. I'll be up at 5 minutes to the hour with a quick pregame show. I got to make some graphics tomorrow afternoon. Then I'm getting a nap, and then it's hockey time for me.
Hey, when was
it? 14 years.
When is the college football playoffs start?
Playoffs? You had to say that while I'm taking a sip of water.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Playoffs? You know what? Where's Jim Mora?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play that right now. I'm going to research that right now. The playoffs start next Friday.
Okay.
With Alabama and Oklahoma.
Yep, and we have
Ooh, Crimson and Sooners. This should be interesting.
Yep, Alabama and Oklahoma kick off the playoff next Friday.
Guess what? The winner of that game,
and the winner of that game gets the top ranked, and I can't believe I'm going to utter this sentence. Gets the top ranked Indiana Hoosiers.
Yes.
Next Friday begins the
playoffs. Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs,
which is morphed into crayons, which is now morphed into policies.
A snowman.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Let me ask you.
Yep.
If Indiana loses in the second round, is this a successful season for Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Without question, because they won the Big Ten. Yes.
Because they beat Ohio State to win the Big Ten title.
So the divisional winners, they won their division.
They beat Ohio State in Indianapolis, basically in their backyard, to win the Big Ten title. So it is a successful season for Indiana.
Now, do you think this is a one and done, or do you think this is one of the programs on the rise?
Program is here. Forget on the rise. Program is here. It's taken a meteoric rise. And they locked up their coach, Kurt Signetti, for the next 8 years. So they're doing it right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They are absolutely doing it.
They started the rise last year. They were in the top 10 last year.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason
Snowman.
And the only reason they got knocked out of the Big Ten is because they had to go to Columbus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had to go to Columbus, Ohio, and they got a black eye because Ohio State.
From Ohio State. Mm-hmm. Snowman, to give you a proper sending off.
Yes, sir.
Snowman Multimedia is proudly brought to you by Bumleg Orthopedics. The only thing. Wait. I'm gonna wait for the wait. The only thing that Daniel Jones is going to be needing to stay upright. That's Bumleg Orthopedics, folks. Snowman.
Oh my leg, oh my leg, oh my leg, oh my fibula, oh my leg.
Oh Lord, my leg.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to give AB this one. I played this one earlier in the night.
Now that's some bullshit.
Now I got to couple it with his other soundbite.
What is gay?
And I'm playing that one just because. Let me get out of here. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Well, fellas, I really ain't got much else to talk about, so I'm about to get out of here too.
Hey, Louis, I'll face that. I'll WhatsApp you later.
Yeah, I like to thank everybody that came through. Right. Guard your image, guard your peace. Keep it moving. This is.
We can't hear you, AB.
What'd you say?
He said he couldn't hear you.
Guard your image. Wait, okay, guard your image, guard your peace, keep it moving. This is AB83.
AB, you have no sound. Your mic is muted.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I guess he can't.
Yeah, it might be your mic.
It's on Louis' side, obviously. But hey,
because showing them have sound. So okay, this is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace. Yo, this is AB Media 83. You want to support the channel? Hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified next time I upload a live stream or video. And always remember, keep it grinding, keep it pushing, keep it moving. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.